What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about Flame 230 CS. Now, this is, I wouldn't call it a controversial combo by any means, but it's definitely meta-defining for Metal Fight Limited. If you guys have any idea what Metal Fight Limited is, this combo is probably one of the first combos you think of. So, a lot of people who probably don't know much about Beyblade probably are confused on what makes this combo so good. So, starting with the Flame Wheel, as you can see, Flame is raised up quite a bit right here. So that paired with the 230 spin track, which is the tallest track in Metal Fight, it's a very hard metal wheel to hit. So, a lot of the way Beyblades take damage is metal and metal contact. And a lot of times, if the metal hits the plastic, it's not going to take much damage, especially since the 230 track is so smooth. And then that paired with CS. CS is a tip that has very good stamina and very good defense. Some of them even have pretty good attack power. So it's a very... And it's part of the tall tip category for Metal Fight tips. It is a lot taller than tips like ball or wide defense, EWD, that kind of stuff. So overall, this Beyblade is just very tall. And, people say that this is not a balance type. I personally call this a balance type because depending on the combos, it's very good against stamina, very good against defense, very good against attack. Obviously, there are things that beat this. But a lot of people have wanted this band in the past. The reason I don't want this band is because one of the best things about Metal Fight is actually height variance or height variation. And 230 makes it to where the 145 height is used. All the different heights are used. Where if this was gone, it would just be limited, would just turn into a low track combo central. So, yeah, this does have a weakness, which is 145 height or taller attackers. And then even some lower tracks can also KO this thing. But otherwise, this does very good against stamina types. Very good against short attack types. So, yeah, I'll demonstrate that for you really quick. All right, guys. So, we have two Pegasus here. A 145 height that does pretty good against Flame 230. It loses some of its reach downwards just because it will struggle a lot more against shorter things. Should still KO stamina stuff pretty easy. But then we have also a short attacker, just 100 RF. So Flame 230 is actually super good for the meta of Limited because it stops short attackers from just dominating everything. So as you can see, it wasn't a great launch, but it could hardly make any contact with the metal wheel. Now let's put in the 145 height attacker. There we go. One hit and it KO'd. Now, I'm not going to show you guys stamina against this because stamina and defense will always lose against this if it's short. There are some stamina combos like Virgo on BD or Hasbro Duo Gemios or Scorpio or something, Bearing Drive, that can destabilize this. It doesn't always win, but it can win. There are two very good counters, and that's obviously tall attack types and then the soft Hasbro rubber Meteos. And these things are your best bet against Flame 230 CS. But overall, Flame 230 CS is very good for the meta and just makes Limited more diverse, which is what it aims to be.